Hello, and welcome to your motivation meditation for this Saturday, March 12th. And it's Share a Hobby Saturday. So, what hobby are you working on today? Do you have a fun activity you're doing on this Saturday? I'd love to know in the comments below, so let me know. My name is Dave. I'm the spiritual gentleman. And to begin, we're going to do like we always do. We're just going to take a few breaths in. We're going to work on the heart again because I love working on the smiling heart here. So we're going to take a big inhale in and a big exhale out. Another big inhale in, connecting with our hearts. And a big exhale out. Very good, very good. Yay. All right. We're just going to move right along to the Daily Stoic. 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Mr. Ryan Holiday. March 12th is a kind of a long one. So we'll get through this as best we can. And I'll explain why at the end. Actually, I'll explain now. So, if you've saw on my story there, I came down with the coronavirus. So, I'm going to still try to get these out every day. I may do a little batch videos today while I'm feeling up to it. I'm starting to kind of feel it a little bit, but I'm just going to take it easy today. But one thing that I know is that if I try to keep up with these daily practices, because these are the things that help me kind of handle when I'm sick, to keep me in that right mindset. And I'm curious on to see what the Stoics say about for this March 12th. And it's seeing things as the person at fault does. Seeing things as the person at fault does. Whenever someone's done you wrong by you, immediately consider the notion of good or evil whether someone has done you wrong by you, immediately consider what notion of good or evil they had in doing it. For when you see that, you'll feel compassion instead of astonishment or rage. For you may yourself have some notions of good and evil or similar ones, in which case you'll make an allowance for what they have done. You'll no longer hold the same notions and you'll be more readily gracious for their error. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 7.26. Socrates, perhaps the wisest person to ever live, used to say, "Nobody does wrong willingly," meaning that no one is wrong on purpose either. Nobody thinks they're wrong, even when they are. They think they're right, they're just mistaken. Otherwise, they wouldn't think it anymore. Could it be that the slights you've experienced or harm that others have done to you was not inflicted intentionally? What if they simply thought that you're doing the right thing for them, even for you? It's like the memorial for Confederate soldiers at Arlington. Obviously, a cause that was wrongly fought by people doing wrong, which states in part that the Confederate soldiers served in simple obedience to duty as they understood it. Again, they stood wrongly, but it was their genuine understanding, just as Lincoln was genuine when he ended his famous Copper Union speech by saying, "Let us too end, dare not to our duty as we understand it." How much more tolerant and understanding would you be today if you could see the actions of other people as attempts to do the right thing, whether you agree or not? How radically would this lens change your perspective on others and otherwise offensive or belligerent actions? Ooh. I like this. I was talking to Laura about something similar today, about kind of having empathy, right? Recognizing that people, don't do wrong because they necessarily want to do wrong. Maybe they're mistaken or whatever the case may be. So if you know, last Saturday, my electric scooter got stolen. And we were talking about it today, and I was thinking, maybe that person who stole my scooter desperately needed it. Maybe they needed to get to work. Maybe they needed to sell it to get money for food, or maybe it is for drugs. Maybe they needed it more than me, and I'm willing to let it go and have empathy, because if they have to resort to stealing, then their life must be pretty hard, right? Like, I had an opportunity when I was younger to work at a soup kitchen for a few years and a shelter. And so I recognize that, especially when you're dealing with that kind of stuff and addiction. And I think even with ADHD, it's so easy to assume, oh, they must be doing it wrong. But it's just more of their perception, right? And until we have some empathy and understanding of where people are coming from. And I think it's really a powerful thing. Yeah, so that's all I got for today. Like I said, I'm going to be taking today easy. I'm not going to be working on too many hobbies, maybe a little bit of Lego, but I'm probably going to be just resting and relaxing and just taking care of my body because I am sick, I've got the virus, and, that's what you got to do. And, and keep moving forward. With that, let me know what hobby you're working on today. With that, very good, yay. I wish you all a great, if not better day.